about changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I get the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
Yeah, it's goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing today? Hope all is well on this Victory Monday, man. Listen, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't what I wanted. It was not what I expected. But damn it, a win is a win. So salute to everybody out there sliding to the liquor store. Salute to everybody out there on the West Coast with West. Salute to everybody that needs something stronger. And they went to that trap house around the corner and locked in with land, man. Salute to everybody sliding in. This is Cowboys UnCut, the most unfiltered, unadulterated, uncensored, ratchet even content you will ever find on the Dallas Cowboys, man. It's your boy Henny the Moore. And listen, my co-hosts are on CPT. If you don't know what that means, that is colored people time. So they are slightly behind, but they will be in to help us bring in this Victory Monday, man. So I'm going to hold it down till they slide in. But to help out all my guys, man, because, we are independent. We go a little bit too crazy, to be getting sponsorships or anything like that. So to help out your independent content creators, man, first and foremost, when you slide into the liquor store, the trap, the West, wherever you're at, man, we need y'all to hit that like button. The more likes we get on the platforms, man, the more that the algorithm gonna fool with us. So if you want to see us grow, prosper, and do good things in life, hit that like button, man. It's a small thing. It don't charge you nothing. And then after you hit that like button, please hit that share if you care, man. Hit the like and share. Because, when you like it, it helps the algorithm. When you share it, that means more people will see the content, and they're going to poke their heads in and see what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Then, if you're really generous and you want to help out to the uptink level, you can hit those super chats. You get those cash apps, man. Every page is monetized. Everybody got a cash app. So, mine is $ hitting the more. So if you want to help keep the lights on, because them hoes get to flickering and it gets a little dark over here sometimes, you can hit that cash app. It's at the bottom is $ hitting the more. And if you don't see it, then, I can also put it in the chat box. But we appreciate y'all in advance. Salute to Ken Wright, Candy Hudson, Cowboys Vet, Thurston Howe. Salute to everybody sliding in, man. We about 58 people deep across all platforms. So y'all get those shares and those likes up, man. We finna run it up. But let's go ahead and just talk about what we came here to talk about, man. We'll start. That's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that we won the game. The bad news is there was a casualty of war. Your starting center, Cooper Beebe, who's up to this point who's been having a very good season. I know that the center position is not really highlighted like that, but Cooper Beebe up to this point has been having a very, very good season, man. And they are saying that Cooper Beebe is going to be out 6 to 8 weeks with a high ankle sprain. Now, what they actually spun the block and said is he actually has a fracture in his foot, and that's why he's going to be sidelined. So this was actually reported a little bit prematurely. He actually has a fracture. And to talk about fractures and ligaments and all kinds of things like that, we do got Landlord from Alabama in the building who just came through the back door. So what's up with you, man? I guess not. But yeah, man, we do got this injury right now to Cooper Beebe. Now, how this will affect the Dallas Cowboys offensive line, going forward, I'm not sure. Like the obvious replacement for Cooper Beebe at this point would be Brock Hoffman. He's somebody that's familiar with playing with these guys. He got a lot of reps last year. He's a vet at this point, and he's solid. He's not no world beater. Oh, hey, are you in there, Lan?
Yeah, my fault. What's going on with y'all?
No, we good. We were talking about ligaments and shit, so I thought it was a good time for you to come in.
Oh shit. I gotta get that boy Cooper right.
Yeah, man. So how are you feeling, dog, about the injury? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you think this impacts the Dallas Cowboys offensive line? Because he's gonna be out for a while. It's like 6 to 8 weeks is a long period of time.
It really is. I think Cooper was turning out to be a pretty good player, man. But to be honest with you, we ain't even got a chance to build too much camaraderie yet. That was their first time being on the field together. Well, that was their second time. So, I mean, that might be used as a positive right now. So, we got Brock Hoffman, the 8th round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Brock Hoffman, his podcast. Y'all should check it out sometime.
So we got the 8th round, and hopefully he can come in here and fill in, man. He had a bad snap Sunday, but I think he'll be okay, man. The center position, like you said, you sandwiched in between two potentially a great guard and a potentially great guard. So you kind of in between both of them. So hey, that's a good thing. Shout out to Miss Pam.
Yeah, salute to Miss Pam for the cash up on my end as well. She says it's a gift, and I appreciate you for showing love. Because listen,
what's happening to everybody?
We will make content for food. So, we ain't too proud to beg. We've been eating Fugazios, like landlords stealing ligaments. This is not for his health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like landlord needs it.
We got to make ends meet. We got to make them ends meet, man.
Yeah, the lights in the liquor store, like they been cut off. I'm running an extension code, from around the corner right now. So, like it's deadly right now. So anything you're seeing will be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, it's ugly out here. And especially, I think everybody need a couple shotties after that goddamn game Sunday.
Boy, what? That shit is crazy. Man, but yeah, I'm concerned about it because let's keep it real. Like, you only got 11 starters on offense. If any of them go out, you got concerns about, how you're going to replace them. But, to the point that we made, being in between two very good offensive lineman, because I'm gonna say it right now. Like Tyler Booker has up to this point been worth that 12th overall pick. Because I saw that boy move Dexter Lawrence out the hole. You know what I'm saying? And that's some shit that's hard to do. So, shout out to Lou and them. They called it on the kid. I was gonna run. And what's crazy is I gotta stand on what I was saying, because I said that we would have been fine with Brock Hoffman playing in the interior. So guess what? I got what the fuck I asked for, didn't I?
Still another monster though, bro. To be honest with you, he would have been
It
fine as a guard.
It is.
But
But
Center, you got to be able to snap the ball and get your hands in place, set your feet. You know what I'm saying? And you got a 300+ pound man running at you, so it ain't as easy. But yeah.
To be fair to Brock, he played center before he moved to guard. We moved him to guard, but when he was at Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, it's the school he played at, he played center. And then he lost out to some folks and switched positions in the NFL, and this is how you got Cooper, Cooper Beebe being the starting center, and him taking guard snaps at times. And then you also got T.J. Bass, who's been cross-trained. So, Brock Hoffman is first man up. If anything happened to Brock Hoffman in between now and the return date of, because they already done put Cooper Beebe on IR. I did want to also throw that out. Cooper Beebe is on IR. He has to miss at least 4 games. He's going to miss probably 6 to 7. You know what I mean? The only good thing about him going to IR is you ain't got to cut nobody to make room for Clown, who you just signed. You know what I'm saying? That's the only good thing, in regards to that. But, it's a loss, man. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and act like you ain't gonna miss him. You are, but you can mitigate that shit.
True. I mean, like we said, we got to deal with what we got, though. Tell you that much. And like I said, I feel good because he in between 2 good players.
Yeah, and I don't think he's a scrub. Like, let's don't get it twisted. I don't think he's a scrub. I would not have been campaigning for him to play, if I thought he was a scrub. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a all pro, but we have a history of our backup, interior players leaving and being good elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we let Connor McGovern leave. He was a Pro Bowler. He a Pro Bowler with the Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying?
Williams.
Nah, the Connor Williams was with Miami.
I'm saying
him too.
He
was also. Yeah, he was also. Okay. Yeah, he went over there. He was getting all pro considerations before he got hurt and had to retire. You know what I'm saying? So we actually do got a decent track record of guys actually being decent and just being behind some better people. You know what I'm saying? So, and also let's keep it 1,000. Like Lou would attest to this. Like offensive line play around the league is sort of down any damn way. So if you got a decent dude, you actually batted 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And that's from the horse's mouth of guys that actually played the position and studied the position. So when folks like Lou speak and say stuff like that, you tend to sort of listen to them. You know what I'm talking about?
True. Offensive lineman is a premium in the NFL. Like, why you think Josh Ball had a job so long? Like,
man, we hated that boy.
But somebody seen something in him because they like, shit, it's bad out here, man. It's rough out here. The grass ain't greener.
It ain't greener at all. But yeah, there is that though. So it is what it is. I like Brock Hoffman. I'll see what happens. He is gonna be playing. Cause listen, Tyler Booker was the 12th overall pick in this draft, and Tyler Smith is the highest paid guard in NFL history. So he got help. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we got to remember. When you're going up against defensive linemen, you really jumping them boys. You know what I'm saying? You're not by yourself. You got your big brother and your big cousin with you. So, I think it'll end up being all right. But, What's up, Hanks to the left? Hey, those Super Bowl rings is dope, though, man. I saw what you sent. Them hoes is fire, man. So, hey. But salute to my boy Hanks to the left. Salute to my guy JVB boy, my brother Rail. And this is gonna be a quick little segue, man. What you think about trading for Trey Hendrickson, knowing that Joe Burrow gonna be out for 3 months? Do you think that they go into a fire sale, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think that he would be on the table?
Maybe so. It just depends. I mean, he already on the table. They ain't signed him for number 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if Jerry still feeling risky, he might need to make that play. Especially if Clowney don't make the impact we need him to make.
Now, Hanks to the left, this is going to be my only pushback on that. Trey Hendrickson, at his age, is not going to get the Michael Parsons contract. You know what I'm saying? So even if you traded for Trey Hendrickson, the draft compensation is not going to be the same. Like you'll probably get Trey Hendrickson at his age. You know, I think he's like 31 years old. You can get him for like a 2nd or 3rd round pick because you're still gonna have to, still if you want to keep him long term, you still have to trade for him and extend him. And even,
how good is this dude?
Trey Hendrickson, the dude that has.
I was about to say, not just that. I'm just saying, like, how good is he when you think about like how many other good players he had on his D line? Like, I don't know nobody else on their line.
Well, he is dope like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just saying, like, just imagine if he was on a better line. Like, he might be going crazy. Even worse.
Then he said Kazir White is still a free agent. He way better than Sanborn. Yeah. I think Kazir White signed with somebody. Nah, he ain't gonna be able to get Parsons money. Like even the money he signed for, like he signed an extension with them, like a pay raise, and it was like $30-something million. So if he wants he wants like 35 a year or some shit like that at his old ass age of 31 years old. Matter of fact, let me double check this. Cause he might be even cheaper. So yeah, he turned 31 in December. So like he ain't getting no Michael Parsons contract. Michael Parsons is 26 years old. That's why they traded for what they traded to get him. He gonna be a good pass rusher for the next 6 years. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be a good pass rusher for at least the next 6 years if he stay healthy.
What would you give them for him?
A 2nd or 3rd. Cause that's the thing. Like, we still got 4 first-round picks the next 2 years.
I overbid. Just give them over here. Y'all already gonna lose them next year. I'm gonna make the deal sweet for you.
I do feel that.
I don't mind overbidding because, like I said, bro, you gotta think about the goddamn results. Fuck the price. What about the results? He might take you over the edge.
Now listen, Joker World had a very good one because this sounds very Dallas Cowboy-ish. You know what I'm saying? He said, I was thinking Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins, but he always hurt. The Dolphins just lost again. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might, if they lose another game or two, they are going to start moving guys, from over there. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're going to have to ask the question of schematically how he fits over here. Do you trust him? But the boy he's a big-ass boy. You know what I'm saying? He is a big-ass boy. He's 6'5", 263. And then, let's see, was on our rookie team, first-round pick, 18 overall pick in 2021. He is always hurt. Yeah, he hurt guy. But he do got good sack production when he do play. 8.5 sacks in 2021, 7 sacks in 2022. He had 6.5 sacks in 2023, but he only played half the season. So he was on point, he was on track to have, double-digit sacks. And then, he only played 4 games last year. So you're right, he do be having all kinds of horrible knee injuries and shit. But he is young. Young guys regenerate like Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? He only 26. So, and listen, you probably get him at a better deal than you would get Trey Hendrickson. Cause he's somebody shit. He only got like a year left on his deal. Hell yeah. Like you can give him, like for like a 5th or some shit. You get him like a 4th round, 3rd round pick for real. Like a 4th or a 5th. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Cause that's very Dallas Cowboy-ish. Cause they like bringing in guys that had high pedigree. but they got an injury history or some shit. That's Dallas Cowboys.
We
They
need
run
to get
A-Chain
a
too.
we need to get a running back too.
Like I said, hit them up for both of them while we over there.
Not really. We just need some speed. But
That's
we
why
got Turpin though, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Like that's why I've been that's exactly why I've been asking those questions, man. What the hell can this man do to win us over?
you said,
I just don't know. If he keep playing like this, we gonna start shutting up.
who is we?
I think everybody is.
Not
Real
me.
talk.
I'm gonna hate on this boy till I die.
That's fucked up.
That's all I know. I woke up to hate on him. Nah,
That's
for real
fucked
though.
up, man. Damn.
He been doing good, bro. I can't hold
Man,
it.
that man had a good ass game. Real talk. Clutch ass runs.
He did, and it's still not enough for me. And I know I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong, but
You dead
he
ass
is.
wrong.
I'll be that. But I don't mind bringing in A-Chain though. But you are right. He is somebody that's also injured. So matter of fact, he might really be a Dallas Cowboy then, cause they love bringing in guys. Oh, salute the Ant too for the Cash App, man. That's real love right there, brother. We were gonna be over here eating fugazios again, but you came through, man. I appreciate you.
But salute the ant on my side too, man. You're a real one, man. We appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, like the Dolphins, like really, land. What we need to do is like all these teams that are losing games, and they got some players over there we might like. We need to be hitting their ass up. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Like the Dolphins ain't won a game yet. The fucking I ain't gonna say the Chiefs. They gonna find a way. They
It
ain't
gotta
moving
go.
nobody.
It gotta go to like week 4 or 5, bro, for them to know it's real. Now starting 0-2 is not ideal for nobody.
Yeah,
But
you're
when you get
there
to
out of playoffs.
when you get to going to 0-4 or 1-4 or something like that, that's when you know like this gonna be a long year. Like we need to do something.
Also, I saw y'all asked about Turpin. Turp is in a neck brace, but he got an issue with his traps. Like these muscles right here, he got an issue with his traps. They're still expecting him to play this week.
We should. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say they're doing no contact in practice with Turp, but then they expect him to play this week in the Bears game. But continue though, brother.
I just had a thought, bro. Not to talk about he who shall not be named, but it just sounded like it would have been a perfect situation. Could you imagine how dope this would have been? What if we would have traded Michael last season and Tank?
Yeah. If
That
you
would
had
have been
moved
so
on-
ideal. Because if you just knew you weren't gonna rock with Michael, because Michael had you winning a few games you probably shouldn't have won. he was helping out too much. What if you would have just traded Michael mid-season last year or some shit, and then Tank the rest of the year? We probably could have got Jeffrey. We probably could have got Aston Jensen and somebody else. We would have still got the 2 first-round picks. We probably could have made them give us to him for that draft.
Yeah, you probably could have. Then you would have had 2 this upcoming season.
That would have been dope as hell.
Yeah, but I don't think they.
Damn.
I don't because like they weren't. I don't think that the marriage between the Dallas Cowboys disintegrated until that meeting between Micah and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Like Jerry was willing to sign Micah at his price. You know what I'm saying? The shit that they talked about. That would have been the deal that Micah would have played on in Dallas, and he would have stayed here. Because
Yeah, that
shit
was just
fell
a
through.
thought, though.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
just a thought.
I know what you're saying, and if they were forward thinking like that, sure. But they did not want him until recently. Now they thought about it, after last season. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they said it was a report they were thinking about the possibility of maybe moving Micah, during the Super Bowl. But apparently they didn't think about it too long and hard because they fucked around. They were still offering him contracts, as recently as this summer. So they weren't really committed to the shit until then. But that is a very damn good point. If you're moving on from somebody, to move on from them, when you still got when you still right before the draft. You know what I'm saying? You still got
And
time
we
to
ain't
get
even
right.
have no hope that year.
Yeah. Oh, also salute to Revis King in the building with the cash app, man. We aren't listen. We're going for Fugazio. We might actually be able to get some Captain Crunch, man. Like this shit is life changing. We appreciate
Nah,
it.
see, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be the rich nigga still eating Fugazios. I don't know what he ain't talking about.
You know you
We
can't be
still eating
rich.
Fugazios over here.
You know you can't be rich and eat Fugazios because it affects your soul. And it
Hold
affects
on,
your.
is that Miss Patrice? I ain't seen Miss Patrice in so long. How you doing, Miss Patrice?
You know
How
that's why
about them Cowboys?
I had to put her up there, man. You know that's a
I
star
ain't
in the
seen Miss
building.
Patrice in all year, I don't think. Salute to Miss Patrice. We missing you over here in Cowboy Nation, Miss Patrice. Where you been there, man?
Yeah, we go back like
That's
four
crazy.
flats. Let's
Like
get it.
4 flats. What's going on?
Mm-mm. You said
Yeah, I would have loved to have Water, but I ain't finna hate on Pickens. Like, listen, we feel good about Pickens too.
I do
We
too.
feel good about Pickens too.
So, hey, speaking of feeling good though, man, you should feel good about your quarterback for damn show. So,
Going crazy.
this is just through 2 damn games, man. All right, among all quarterbacks. So remember, there's still 4 that haven't played. There's 2 playing right now. Then there gonna be 2 playing later on tonight. Dak Prescott, 3rd in passing yards, 549. 89.9 passing grade. No, 89.9 grade overall. Damn. 88 passing grade, 2nd. 9 big time throws, that's 1st. 28 first downs, that's 2nd. 86.9 grade under pressure, 2nd in the National Football League. Dak hooping. Dak is fucking going crazy. Also, salute to Dak. You may not know this, but he actually set the Dallas Cowboys all-time completion record. Last Sunday. So no quarterback has more. Yes, he got the most completions now in franchise history.
Wow, that's crazy. And you know what else he did? Hold on. He also got the most wins, consecutive wins against the Giants.
Yep,
in Cowboys
14.
history. He got 14.
Like your boy.
Yeah, like 14 out here in Birmingham. Good Lord.
Yeah, good Lord. He a killer. Dak a killer. It's a sign. It's a sign, bro. Man, y'all better stop playing with my quarterback. And listen, man. If Dak and the offense is playing like this, and we can get the run game going a little bit earlier, we might be able to hide that defense a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not they got a lot to improve on. But I still think this defense can gel together and be a little bit better than what they are right now. They gotta get their defensive line rotations down. They gotta let Maris Leofow play a little more. Cause listen, dog, I was looking at some stats and shit. James Houston only played 14 snaps, nigga.
And he have a big impact. He got a sack. He had some tackles for loss. That boy be hooping, man. He might as well. I don't give a damn what else I don't care who we invested in. If this man playing like this, you got to see what that production look like with some decent snaps, bro. You just got to.
Maris Leofow, he did see an increase in snaps. You want to know how many he played?
How many?
9.
Oh, Lord.
He went from 6 to 9 like they did something. I hate them.
Before we get to the defense real quick, I did want to say something else about Dak. I wanted to ask you, the all-time record for most consecutive wins against one team is 17 with Greasy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Dak can pass that? It'll have to be next year. So he'll have to, the last game we play the Giants next year, he'll have to win. He'll have to win this one and the 2 next year to tie it up.
It's damn sure possible.
So it'll take 3 years then. No, it'll be in 2027. Yeah.
Yeah, because if he wins the next game, he'll get the 15. If he win the next 2, he'll tie at 17. So, if Dak Prescott got weapons in the offensive line and the Giants are still the Giants, then yeah, he'll beat their ass again. Cause listen, like he already done beat their ass through three, 4 presidents. Like Obama was in office. Like, do you understand
That
how
shit
crazy?
sounds so terrible. 3 presidents is insane.
For real though. For real, cause
Yeah,
man,
because they both got. Well, did they both have 8 years?
who?
Nah, they both didn't do 2 terms. Did he? He must have started halfway through somebody term.
Shit, Obama had 2 terms. Then
He must have started halfway through Obama.
2016, so it was the second Obama term.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was the second Obama term. Then I believe with Trump. Then it was Joe Biden. Then it was Trump again. You know what I'm saying? So damn, that's shit.
Miss Patrice, we usually do a show around this time most days, and what other times we be consistent on here? We be kind of over the place. Real talk these days.
Every
Turn your
Monday.
notifications on, Miss Patrice, if you can. But YouTube be hating us out, so I don't blame.
Every Monday we do Cowboys UnCut. About this time, about 6:15, 6:20ish, every Monday. So I want y'all to put that on your calendar. Cowboys UnCut. You know, it's gonna be live at about 6:15, 6:20, 6:30. Then, you know, every Thursday, rain, sleet, or snow. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do, you know, Boss Land with a little shot of Henny on the side. You know, that's Thursdays. And then in between, we just be going crazy. Like, we might randomly just pop out and do a show, you know. But usually it's about 6. This around when I get off of work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out to the intro goddess in the building. She says, "What records did Albert break? That boy is a good luck charm. He became the first player to ever win. He the first player to ever tie the game in closing seconds and then win the game in overtime. He the first kicker to ever do that, right? In the same game.
I think so. It's something
I
like
think
that.
they said that. He the first kicker to ever do that.
Yeah, it's something like that, dog. So, matter of fact, let me pull up some stuff. I'm finna screen share, go to my Twitter real quick, cause there's some interesting tidbits we need to discuss and talk about. Cause you know cause listen, we on to the fucking Bears after today. We're on to the Bears after today. But for now, you know, we can touch on just some cleanup duty, what we like, what we didn't like. We still doing the nice shit right now. You know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
want to have a conversation about Brandon Arbor though. It might not be popular, but it's just on my heart. I got to talk about
You talk about
it.
how kickers age like bananas.
Not that. It's just this thing can work 2 ways, and it's probably depending upon what his mentality is, maybe. But I just think this tough. Like the whole team, I watched almost every player interview and coach interview, and everybody's giving Arbor all kind of praise, which he deserved. But in my head, it could potentially be building up even more pressure on him. I don't know. I don't know how y'all feel about that. It can be a good thing because everybody confident, and then that confidence shine through him. That's another possibility too. But it could also be building up a lot of pressure because they saying stuff like, "Hey, just get it to the star. He gonna hit it. Just get 70. I felt comfortable at 70. Like it's like wow. Like I love the fact that we feel that confident in him, man, and he's a great kicker right now. So it's just like it feel like the more we do it, the more pressure is building up on.
You can go with.
What it do, man? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Hell, y'all ain't here 33 minutes into a show talking about a kicker. Y'all niggas lost y'all mind. That motherfucker got one job. About to say that motherfucker got one job, bruh. He got one job, and that's to kick the little ball between the little yellow things, bruh. He ain't got to worry about blocking, chop blocking, nothing, bruh. The kicker is the last of my worries, and he better be the best of the best of that I can bring. Why? Because you have one job, bruh. You go to practice. You don't practice tackling. You don't practice doing anything. If anybody on the field practices their one trick pony more than anybody, that is the kicker. It's the only thing you do. Even the long snapper has a snap and then block. A kicker just kicks. That's it, bruh. That's it. You ain't even got to come to practice half the time when they at practice, unless they scrimmaging. You know what I'm saying? So you have one job. So I expect kickers to be good. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's the pressure aspect to it. There is the pressure aspect to it, but it's like the thing about these dudes, man, once you know how far you can kick, you're only really kicking against the pressure. That's it. You're not really kicking against your leg. You know what I'm saying? If your leg has the strength to kick 60-yard kicks, or that's not gonna stop, regardless if someone's rushing at you or not. Just like if you can, just like Joe Milton can throw 70 yards regardless of what's happening in his life. Now, is somebody gonna catch it? Oh, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I think Aubrey is one of those guys where he knows his leg, he knows confidently that he can make it from there. So it's just really about minimizing the situation. If he can minimize the situation, and it's kind of like the best example is putting. You know what I'm saying? When you golf, you know what I'm saying? Like putters, brother, putters will make 100 putts straight. And then when the putt's on the line, they'll miss. Why? Because they maximize that situation. Great players, great kickers, they know how to minimize those situations and literally turn it into, I'm in the back, I'm at a practice field by myself, and there's nobody around. I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. All I'm doing is kicking. And I'll be honest with you, that's what I believe Brandon Aubrey is the best at. And that's why these kicks don't faze him, because he has that aspect down. So, I mean, if Brandon Aubrey thinks he can make a 75-yard, I think that motherfucker can probably do it. If his leg got it, I think he can do it, because confidently he knows he can. He knows he can hit it from anywhere in the stadium. So once a kicker has that, he's like, it's like the one kicker we had a couple years ago that went on that, like, this dude made like 27 kicks straight or something like that. I forget his name. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Money Meyer. You know what I'm saying?
Until he wasn't money.
Yeah,
see that them kickers age quick as hell. Go ahead.
But you know what? I was literally gonna say this, but I didn't want to say it because I didn't want people to put it on me. But since Henny said it, I'm gonna put it on him. Yes, there is a big kick out there that is looming over his head, and we're going to see if he makes it or not. You know what I'm saying? There's a big miss out there. That's how kickers are really judged, on how they come back from that big miss.
And then everybody gonna bury his ass when he missed one, and it's the most important one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to talk about that right now. I do gotta say something here, and I think we fail to do it. It's probably gonna sound crazy right now, but I'm just a realist. I don't give a damn what nobody say or think of me. Real talk. All right, listen. When we talked about Jake Ferguson the other day, we had got misled by the media shock posts they be putting out there. Because
he ain't saying that how they put it out.
We took that shit all the way out of context, and we should have waited till we looked at the interview, just to be honest, to hear how he said it.
What he
the
said?
The media made a headline to the point where we like, what the hell? Like, nah, we went crazy on Ferg, and like, me as a man, I just gotta make sure I apologize. That shit went right. Because that man ain't say that. He ain't even say what I thought he said.
Hold on, I'll tell him. They made it seem like he was scared of contact by some quotes that they misrepresented. They made it seem like he was that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, they made it seem like the headline was like, I'm still thinking about the hit, but it's football. You know what I'm saying? So they made it seem like he was concerned about contact after the head injury, but that's not how he actually said it in the damn interview. They pretty much asked the man the same question 3 times until they got an answer. You know what I'm saying? So like they really just prodded the man until he just gave a damn answer about the shit. You know
okay, I'm about to go. I'll go. I mean, this is the thing, man.
So let me get back to it real quick. I'm finna be done real quick. But real talk though, bro, like, I really felt bad after I went back and looked at the interview. I'm like, bro, that man ain't say that at all. Like, he did not say that in that way. That man also went on to say, he said, I'm 260 something. He said, they like 150. He said, I'll be all right. Like, he went about it like, I'll take some contact. I don't really care like that. So I was very concerned because he talked a lot about the concussions and shit last year. And then it just triggered me for him to be talking like that this early. Like, I would have lost a lot of confidence in him. But the headlines just got us, bro. Real talk, and we ain't gonna overreact like that no more, bro. We gotta make sure
we're gonna have to see it.
yeah, real talk. We gotta make sure we look at it better.
Yeah, but go ahead though, Wiz.
I was gonna say, man, at this point, man, there's some things you can't, bro, you're not gonna be able to tight end in the NFL, bro, if you're scared of contact, bro. Like, come on, knock that shit off, bro. You're on this fool. Listen to me. 80% of the time, he's blocking. So, or trying to stop someone from doing something that they want to do. So it's impossible. Like some thoughts we have to just like grow up past. Like, see what I mean? Like some of you just got to grow. Like what? Like that. If you was afraid of contact, you would not be in the NFL, bro. Now, is there a thing called avoiding contact? Yes, there's a thing called avoiding contact. Why? Because there's a thing called concussions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You should always put yourself in a position. Like, man, like I'm not like as a father. There are some times that I want my kids to make some business decisions. I'm gonna be honest with you. Why? Because I want to play. I want my son to play tomorrow. Like, there's not one game that my son has played into in his life right now where I believe that he should just lay it on the line and put his life at jeopardy for football. No, I don't. We haven't gotten in a game that big. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think any of these players will ever get in a play Jamie's big, man, because like I'm 42 years old. So if I played in the NFL, I would have probably retired 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So what the hell would I been doing for the last 10 years? Not being able to remember shit? Nah, bro, that ain't worth it, man. So we gotta put some empathy into the game of football, man, because their health insurance ends after 5 years. So remember, these same guys that we be wanting to just go all out and just lay it on the line. Guess what? They don't even lay it on the line, bro. They don't even lay it on the line for them. Like, at least get these dudes, before you tell a dude to lay it on the line, give him health care for the rest of his life, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Give him health care for the rest of his life.
I agree with that shit. So, hey, Wes, you were a cornerback, right? That was your specialty. That's the position that you played, right?
Yeah, I was cornerback.
Talk to me about this defense, man.
Well, I made a post on my Facebook because I ain't got Twitter no more. But I made a post on my Facebook and I simply said, you do not know how to break down film, or watch film, or even know where to locate this past week's film. Do not jump in my inbox trying to convince me who gave up 3 touchdowns. P.S. It was your safety's fault. There we go. Like, listen to me, man. Like, if you don't like Trevon Diggs, not even saying if you like Diggs, but if you have your notions on what you think Trevon Diggs is, then guess what? It's his fault, bro. Is what it is. But people who want to place the blame firmly where it is so we can ensure that it doesn't happen, we understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what it was there's not a defense on the face of the earth that has your cornerback in the back of the end zone by himself with his safety running behind him. Like, that's just not good. I broke it down on my show today. Like, when you're in zone, when you're in zone, you have a zone. And if that man's not in your zone, he's not in your zone. You know what I'm saying? So they say, well, why is Diggs there then? The reason why Diggs is there is because just like everybody else on the football field, he sees a guy trying to score a touchdown. So the natural occurrence tells him to do what? Run and try to stop it. But you know what ends up seeing? You see Diggs trying to stop a touchdown that was not his fault. And you know what you do? You blame that guy. So it almost be like, Diggs, next time just stay in your zone. Let the motherfuckers just score. You know what I mean? That's a business decision. Because guess what? Yeah. If Diggs doesn't do that on 2 of the touchdowns, you wouldn't even have blamed him because it would have been clear that it was the safety's fault. Because you'd have been like, wait, time out. How did he get that? How did he get that open? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't there 2 safeties back there?
And to play devil advocate for you, because if Diggs run his ass back there, it don't even look like the same coverage no more. Because then it looked like cover 4 and it looked like match. And it looked like he fucked up when it probably may not even been his fault. So to play devil advocate, if the coverage is blown and Diggs is trying to make up, it could still look like a different coverage.
Like it was his fault.
Say with Diggs. Yeah. So to your
point,
because
on your TVs, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Hey, no. Hey, landlord, you was about to say a really good point. You was about to say a really good point because on your TV, they don't show it like that on your TV. because nobody wants to watch defense. You want to watch offense. So listen, 80% of what you're watching is offense on offense. Nobody wants to watch defense. The camera is on the offense. So you actually never see what coverage they're in unless you can just identify it really quick. That's it. Because they don't show it like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Because if you look at it, all you gonna see on your TV is Diggs chasing somebody and look like he getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. So like, sometimes it could be his fault, but I employ everybody to wait to see what kind of coverage they was in before they say who to blame, because it's
once you
clear when
blame
it's
them,
man.
yeah.
It's clear when it's man. You like, okay, he chased him around the whole field and then he couldn't catch up to him. And like that's clear. But when it's zone, it's the only thing Diggs is responsible for is his zone. Like real talk. Anything outside of that, it really ain't got nothing to do with him. But him being an instinctful player, he probably see like, oh shit, ain't nobody checking him. Let me go. It's too late. You see what I'm saying?
Trying to make a
So
play
it's
and
one of
get
them.
burned. Yep. It's like when you're good gets seen as evil. It's literally you're good getting seen as evil. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I know y'all hate when I bring him up, but that's the same thing that happened to my boy Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith was chasing down a bunch of tackles that were supposed to be made by other people. And guess what? Since he didn't make the tackle for the other dude, he got blamed for the tackle.
Yeah. But I want to have a conversation about flus though. Because I understand your special, yeah, your expertise is zone. But if that ain't what we do the best, I don't give a damn. Like, I don't want no stubborn ass coach who can't change up or customize his defense to maximize his players, bro. So I'm gonna ask this. I don't give a damn if you a zone coach if we can't play zone. Like, that's all I'm saying. If we can't play it, bro, you need to do something else. So we need to get another defense coordinator. Like, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, that's gonna be something that's decided quick. Like, if he stick to his guns and say we gonna be zone and that shit don't work out and he don't try to change nothing, his ass gonna be up out of here, bro. It ain't gonna work out.
I'm gonna tell you, can I employ y'all something though? Hey, can I employ you on something though? Talking about Eberflus. Hey, landlord, can I tell you something though? What if I told you that Matt Eberflus, when he took this job, when Matt Eberflus took this job, how about this, landlord? Landlord, I'm gonna hire you. I want you to think of this. It is March. It is March because that's when he got hired, right? Now, March, you go in there and you take this Dallas Cowboy job. You know what you're thinking? Micah Parsons is gonna be here. Trevon Diggs is going to be a little. Trevon Diggs is healthy, but there are pieces on this. There are pieces and things that this Dallas Cowboys, this defense from when Matt Eberflus took the job and from right now today is a totally different defense.
You're right about that. Because we did think he'll have Micah here. All that is good, but hey, you still gotta adjust on the fly, man. Like, it is what it is.
Let me also play devil advocate. It's not like it's Madden and the nigga got a whole another playbook lane somewhere else. Even if he wanted to adjust, he gonna have to go out and readjust and add stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then they gonna have to practice it and do installs and everything else. And up to this point, you know, to his point, you know what I'm saying? They just traded Micah like a week before the season started. So they were still practicing game planning every coverage they had and every defensive set they had, like they could get home before. So I'm not saying that you're wrong in the sense of they need to try something different because they damn sure can't just sit back in zone, what was it, 98% of the goddamn time?
That's what I'm saying.
But I do think they gonna have to get back. I do think he's gonna have to get comfortable and calling some different stuff. I just think it takes time to just.
Yeah, that's all fair, man. But it's just like when you think about it.
Are you
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that's the only thing I wanted to say. And you are the proponent of fairness. That's the only thing I wanted to add to that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, when you think about it, of course, we understand that, you know, we want to be Flus, but that was egregious, bro.
But
that was egregious what happened.
Landlord, do you think he takes this job? Do you think he honestly takes this job if he knew Micah Parsons was not going to be here, bro? Like, you honestly know how big of a, like, bro, Matt Eberflus, if I'm not mistaken, was a former head coach. Bro, the only reason, listen to me, and think about this. The only reason why Matt Eberflus took this job is because he's trying to be a head coach again. That means you have to do exceptionally well in that position. You want to know why? Because the head coach just got hired with you. So they're not going to hire, he knows he'll never be the head coach in Dallas. Why? Because he's tied to the head coach now. Right? So Matt Eberflus took this job thinking that he was going to have instant success so that he can propel that to go get a job somewhere else. Bruh, this is a whole different, man, if I'm Matt Eberflus, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bro, this defense is totally different without Micah Parsons. Totally different. I don't even think he takes this job, bro. If you're looking at this job, you're looking, it don't have DeMarcus Lawrence. It don't have DeMarcus Lawrence. My boy, Osa Digga, not Osa Digga. What's the boy? Number zero. Overshawn not playing. Diggs, I mean, he think about this. He was injured, but you didn't even know if he was gonna play. Bro, everything that you were, because the only way Matt Eberflus gets back to being a head coach is with success. He's not gonna get it with a bad defense. He's gonna lose his job and not have a job having a bad defense. Look at the boy. Look at Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan ain't still. I don't think he still got hired yet.
He in the UFL giving up points right now.
Well, but that's what I'm saying, Matt, bro. You got to give Eberflus a little. Jerry burned him low key, and Jerry does what he always do.
Let me say this. We can say that, but at the same time, I look at this just being fair. The problems that we had Sunday, in my opinion, they ain't no damn talent problems, bro. We up here talking about talent. Them weren't talent problems that we had.
That was talent problem, man. We couldn't get no pressure on the quarterback.
Can I finish,
zero
bro?
pressure. That is talent.
Can I finish? Those weren't talent problems, bro. We set up and blow coverages all game. Like, it doesn't matter who was back there. Now, if you have Micah or somebody that can get back there in 0 seconds, then that might deter him from being wide open. But them dudes was running straight down the field, wide open, busted coverages left and right. It don't matter what talent you got. They want. You want to know, bro? Can I finish my statement, please?
Go ahead.
All I'm saying
you were going
is
30 minutes before me, but go ahead.
Go ahead, Wes. You got it.
No, go ahead. You're right. That was rude. Go ahead. Because I'm gonna kill your comment when I finish, so I want you to say it all. Go ahead. I got you. Landlord, are you talking? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Land.
I gave him the stage, bro. I've been getting cut off since I got on here by both of you niggas. But let me tell my goddamn side of the story. Like I motherfucking said, them niggas was running straight down the field, busted coverages left and right. We could talk about them not getting to the quarterback all day. Yeah, that was a part of it. But that ain't got nothing to do with them boys not nowhere near the wide receiver. I would like to see the Giants' yards of separation yesterday, because it probably was ridiculous. Them niggas was 16 yards down the field, wide open, nobody close to them. And y'all talking about talent. That ain't talent, that's miscommunication. That's, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Them boys can cover better than that, bro. I promise you they can.
Okay, now let me say this real quick. Before I step out to this game. That is absolutely false. You want to know why? Because when you make that statement, you know what you're saying? You're saying that Elam's talent is just the same as Trevon Diggs, and that is a lie. One dude makes $20 million and is an all-pro, and one dude is literally trying to figure it out. I'm going to tell you this right now. Elam was trying his best. What are you talking about? He was trying his best. I don't think the film is going to say Elam was out there running slow, was out there. No, he was trying his best. But there's a reason why your best doesn't pay you $20 million. His best pays him $20 million. So I can expect $20 million worth of best. Come on, man. That's common sense. You listen to me. They were doing their best. Absolutely doing their best. But your best ain't good enough. Your best ain't good enough. And I'm gonna tell you this. It went about talent, bro. They was out of position. Hold on. Let me finish. Now think about this. This is your second game that you've had in your career without Micah Parsons to start a season. Bro, it is disrespectful to think that there is not going to be an impact for a dude that you got 2 first-round picks and a first-round pick player for. For you to think that dude is not going to have an impact on your defense, that is crazy. If that's the case, you should have traded him for a 5th round pick then. Bro, listen to me. When you get 2 first round picks for a dude and a player they drafted in the 1st round pick, that motherfucker has impact on your team, bro. You paid for that. So my thing is this, bro. When you listen, if your wife does all the cooking in the house, and then she gotta go dip for a month, yeah, y'all gonna eat for the next 30 days. But the quality of that food is gonna be what? It's gonna be me cooking. So yeah, we gonna eat, but we really gonna sit up here and say that y'all would rather have daddy cooking than mama. Y'all really gonna say that? It's all food though, right? Nah, big mamas take a little bit better, baby. Come on now, bro. You can't do that, bro. Elam was doing his best. They was trying their best, bro. But their best wasn't good enough. At all.
Did you not see these people not knowing where they're going with?
Exactly, because that's their best, bro.
No. You had all that to say about the talent, but these dudes didn't know where they was going, bro. They looking around for help.
Because they are not no. Landlord, there was first off, you honestly
I say
think
3 words and you go. That's how we do this. I say 3 words and you go.
Do you honestly think that Russell Wilson throwing for 450 yards had something to do with the fact that the Cowboys got how much pressure on him? How much pressure did he get? Bro, he threw 4 touchdowns. He threw 3 touchdowns over 40 yards, bro. That's not your covers, bro. That's no pressure. Why do you think the Dallas Cowboys in the 3rd quarter called Jadeveon Clowney and said, well, I'm going to tell you like this. Jerry Jones agrees with us. Because in the middle of the game, Jerry Jones called Jadeveon Clowney and said, hey, bro, we about to sign your black ass. Come on. They didn't go in the corner.
Do you not know 2 things can be true? Like, the only reason he was able to hit these wide open ass players because we didn't have enough pressure.
So you think the corners
can play? Listen, bro, I am not disagreeing with you, sir. I'm telling you 2 things are true. You want to go so hard at landlord? We can do this shit then. Crank it up then, nigga. I fly to the West Coast. Let's do it. All right? Let's do this shit. Because you just wanted that landlord for some reason. Nigga, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just telling you that ain't the real reason, though. Because them niggas was still wide open. They was still wide open.
They were wide open.
If niggas was in their coverage, if they was in their coverage, maybe he wouldn't have been able to find wide open people. That's all I'm saying. Of course, Michael would have made it quicker. He would have made him make that adjustment quicker. But bro, go back and look at that film. Wendell running straight down the field wide open.
Yes, exactly. And guess what? You had a guy that was not at. So listen to me. And you had a guy who was. So my question is this. So when they don't. So you're saying it was blown coverage. Isn't that talent? Isn't that? Listen to me. Come out. Let me say this. Your ability
blown
to
coverage is
process
miscommunication, sir.
Let me finish. Let me say something. So your ability to process a play faster than another guy, that is not a talent that teams pay for. What are you talking about, bro? You're basically trying to say that these guys could have just played better. Bro, they played their best and it was trash.
They could have knew what they was doing. They could have knew their assignments. They could have stuck to their assignments.
Bro, knew, listen to me. They knew there was not that many busted coverages out there. We're not about to sit up here and say it was 15 busted coverages. No, it was not. And listen to me.
I don't know what the hell you watch, bro.
Listen,
I don't know what you watch.
I got $100 right now that you can tell me that it was not that many busted coverages. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm telling you right now, I don't believe it. That was pressure, bro. Russell Wilson had time to throw.
Listen, them big plays, a lot of them hoes was busted coverage, bro. I'm gonna just say that, and that's a fact. But go ahead.
No, I disagree. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. The film's gonna show that it wasn't busted coverage.
The film already shown that it was busted coverage. But go ahead.
Cuz froze. Listen, it's a combination of both things. A pass rush would have definitely helped. A better coverage on the back end would have helped. You know what I'm saying? It's a combination of 2 things. You know, so
the only difference is I'm just saying the pass rush wasn't as effective as we wanted to, right? That's true. But at the same time, the coverage, them niggas weren't even in position. At least the pass rushers was rushing the pass. They just wasn't effective. These niggas is not even, they like, who man is that? I don't know. It's obvious that the tape shows that they wasn't communicating right. But hey, maybe he got different tape. I don't know.
Yeah, there were blown coverages. There were also times where, you know, you put What's the boy name that we got? The linebacker. You put him in a position where he had to run up the field with wide receivers because he played
Sanborn, just stupid stuff. That bad defense.
Sanborn and what's my guy that we got Murray. Like y'all played a couple of snaps of Tampa 2. They had to carry wide receivers. That shit didn't go well at all. So the shit was crazy. So I need an adjustment though. Like they got to do something different because you can't just sit in 90-some% zone. I do disagree with that you just can't sit in zone the entire time against NFL quarterbacks and just think that shit's gonna work out
while getting zero pressure. While getting zero pressure.
So you know what?
Every big throw that Russell Wilson made yesterday, he climbed the pocket every time. He climbed the pocket, bro, every time.
I don't have it here. Hold on. Cause I do got like this one tidbit. Like the Dallas Cowboys are only blitzing on like 7% of their snaps, but they're getting there most of the time when they blitz. You know what I'm saying? So, like the short term until you figure out a way to get pressure with 4, you might just have to bring more fire zones because when they mugged the line with 8, they brought 6 and they played a 3 high 2 under. That was one of the times that they actually got home and sacked them.
It's so interesting.
So I think that would be a good alternative right now until they figure it out. But yeah, like there's a lot to clean up defensively, dog. There's a lot to clean up defensively. But we have been on here for an hour now. Y'all got any closing statements? Because I do got football to watch.
I got a closing statement.
What's up?
Well, all y'all who think this is Dallas Cowboys edited, get y'all bum ass off the show because last time I checked, it says Dallas Cowboys uncut. So I don't know. Maybe y'all went to bed at 11, but I didn't. We stayed up that night, watched BET uncut, and we just hoped that they played the tip drill as many times as possible. That's the generation we grew up in. So I don't know. Maybe y'all definition of uncut is different. Maybe y'all definition is edited cut or something. I don't know, but you know what I mean. So that's my only. Make sure that when you guys click on that thing and it says watch the show, that you understand that this is uncut, right? Uncut. You feel me? BET. Look it up. Right, never look down until stars up.
Indeed. Len, what's your closing statements, man?
Blue Sands is on the hot seat. He better get this shit together. I don't give a damn who you got or what you talking about. Them niggas running straight down the field wide open. That shit cannot go. That shit cannot happen. I don't see that happening in nobody else defense. Niggas just running straight down the field. Other people getting beat in routes. These boys running straight, bro. They literally running straight down the field and they wide open. That's ridiculous. I don't give a damn what kind of defense you run. It can't be that. And you got to do something better than that. So it is what it is.
All right. My final thing.
Hey, but landlord, you fire a coach. You fire a coach. That signifies you taking the season. The season, I mean, unless you got a dude that's right, ready to woo.
Shit, 5 minute off season. You can keep him for a season. Cause I think even whatchamacallit made it through the whole season. He had a historically bad defense.
Mike Nolan then.
So can I ask a question before I leave out here? So do we think that if Jadeveon Clowney is able to provide some type of pass rush that our defense will get a little bit better?
Slightly. They still got to fix some of the stuff on the back end, but yeah.
Yeah, the pressure. I never denied that the pressure is a problem. Of course, they need more pressure. But I mean, if niggas 16 yards open, I mean, it's the same difference. That's all.
Yeah, but you got to remember, they don't get that separation unless they're able to get downfield. It takes time to get separation. If a quarterback is able to get knocked off his spot, then that cuts down on the separation. The reason why a receiver has separation is because he has time to run. The reason why a wide receiver has time to run is because he's still running for the ball. The reason why he's still running for the ball is because it's still in his hands. That's what I teach my DBs. If the wide receiver's still running, bro, the quarterback still has the ball. Like he still has the ball.
Yeah, in general,
the wide receiver's still looking for the ball.
In general, that's right. But as far as this game go, I don't think that was the ultimate culprit. That wasn't the problem to me. But we can agree to disagree.
You had better talented. You just had flat out talent, better talented dudes. That's it. Cowboys need better talent. You need pressure. And guess what, man? I'm sorry. Listen to me. If I'm gonna tell you like this, if we got Micah Parsons off this team and we were still able to generate pressure and our defense was still doing good, then Micah Parsons wasn't really Micah Parsons. But guess what? This right here actually proved to y'all that Micah Parsons really was that dude. Just like when Dak is hurt and we can't win games, it kind of solidifies that, yeah, Dak is really that dude. Why? Because when Dak is not on the field, we are not the same team. But when Dak is on that team, on that game, oh yeah, man, what is he talking about? We have a winning chance versus anybody, even the Eagles, who just beat the Kansas City Chiefs. The Cowboy fans, we still believe that we can beat them. At 2-0, I still believe I can beat the Eagles when we play them again. Want to know why? Dak.
He just said something.
Dak.
Man.
So why can't it be like that?
If you look at the
why can't you have that same feeling?
If you look at the
why can't you have that same feeling for Micah Parsons? Come on.
If you look at the
all right, man, I'm out of here, man. My daughter's
was playing 10 yards off the field, man. Them niggas, that was a terrible defensive plan.
Because you're not getting pressure.
Terrible defensive plan. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tap in for the win. Landlord from Alabama, Landlord Sports on YouTube. Check me out, man. Salute.
All right, and listen, I'm gonna finally get my damn final word. Salute to y'all. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Dallas Cowboys defense played like ass. I think it is a multifaceted problem. There were blown coverages, but I do think, niggas if niggas running for their life, they can't read the field. So it go hand in hand. So hopefully they come out with a better defensive plan. Maybe they bring some blitzes with some more pressures or something. Maybe they run a little bit more man coverage that your corners are comfortable with. But we'll see, man. There's still time to make adjustments. There's still time to figure things out. But we're going to have to do something, man. But, hey, in the words of Wes, man, never look down at the stars.